Hello, I'm Dr. Gayle Karanges. I'm a former practice owner. I was in private practice for almost 35 years. As recently as last year, I did transition to being part of my eye doctor. But I wanted today to share with you my journey as being a first eye care location and part of the first eye care buying group. When I started my practice, you feel often very alone out there. You're just kind of doing your thing, trying to figure things out. If you've been in practice a few years, there's a lot of unknowns going forward. You can go to education meetings, things like that, but still doesn't really create a very good sense of I need a support system. For me, I found that support system with First Eye Care. I found that support system as all of a sudden I'm now involved with a group of doctors who are doing the same thing I'm doing. They're in private practice. They're experiencing similar challenges that I experience every day. And they're trying to determine how can I find resources to help me run my practice better from a business perspective and also even from a clinical perspective. So over time, you can become very close to the people that you're with because you're all part of one group, which feels really good. Even if you don't have a First Eye Care sign up, you still are a part of something bigger than you. And what I loved about is the camaraderie that it came from that. I mean, I could literally call up my colleague, whether it was Ken Korvasic or Tim Krett, Marianne Peck. Hey, what are you doing for this? How's that working for you? It made us feel more connected because we were under that same umbrella. Again, we have similar challenges. Often we would meet in person. We hope to get back to that once COVID ends, having some maybe quarterly meetings for the doctors in our buying group, because that alone can be really, really great. Another really important factor to think about is, so when you're part of a group like First Eye Care, vendors give you a little bit more preferential treatment. You're just not one little office sitting out there. You are part of something bigger, and you're going to get better negotiation on your purchasing, better rebates coming back to the practice, better programs for your practice just in general with any of the vendors, whether it's a frame vendor, contact lens vendor. We just get their attention more because we carry a bigger stick, as I like to say. So it's important to understand how that even can help you in your own practice situation. So I think if you, just to recap, the important things there is the camaraderie among your colleagues, people who know you when you see names, in the group. Oh, I know Dr. So-and-so, they're going through what I'm going through. I'm going to talk to them, and really creating those conversations on an ongoing basis. And it really happens that way. We used to meet once a month or once a quarter. It would depend obviously on the time of year and things like that. And just sometimes those, what I call informal conversations were some of the best information that I got to help me move my practice forward. And it's nice because there's an array of doctors at different levels of their private practice journey. Some are starting out, some are very experienced. And I mean, even today, even though I'm part of my doctor, I still talk to colleagues who are younger doctors that maybe came through my practice. Maybe now they're running their practice on their own. I'm always happy to share. So you get this really sense of everyone wanting to help one another for the purpose of everyone doing well. And I think that's what I loved about it the most.